And let's see what is happening. Yep, there goes the euro. The dollar strength coming in and putting pressure. Dollar yen probably shooting up initially. There it is. Coming back a little bit now. Let's take a look at gold. Probably seeing a little bit of initial pressure. There it is. Wicking right back. So, and possibly what this could mean, guys, is, if you're looking at this 1.9 number coming out, that is stronger, but you also remember, keep caution because we have this number coming at 10 a.m. Market also might be saying, okay, this is in, but let's keep tabs on this next one here. Yeah, that's why Trader Nick, you lose more than he wins. His week, you already lost 3 gold trades and 1 EU. So I lost 2 gold trades. Thank you very much. But also, in terms of, I actually do lose more trades than I win. My win rate is like 40%, something like that. Last time I checked my stats, I think it was like 43%, but my winners are usually much bigger than my losses. And so, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. At the end of the day, is your P&L going up over time or not? And it has for me for the last several years. So you're going to get your haters, but I take losses just like everybody else. And I'd be lying if I didn't say I got stopped out on gold, and it happens. Again, you can have a perfect, I make this analogy very often. You can play a perfect game of blackjack, right? You can technically win in blackjack, but you're still going to have losing hands. Even if you played blackjack like an algorithm, like a computer, like perfect play, the computer takes losses playing perfectly. Trading is similar in the way that blackjack or any game that has to do with probabilities, you're not going to win certainly all the time. It's just simply not going to happen. If you're playing blackjack perfectly, you're going to have wins, you're going to have losses, but over time it's going to go up. Same thing with trading. And if you don't understand that yet, don't trade live, because I'm telling you, you'll be very disappointed when even profitable traders, you realize that they lose trades consistently all the time too. They also win more than they lose. That's the thing. Win rate is an illusion. It's very important to think about it in that way.
Want to stay up to date with all the latest trading information? In the description below, you'll find the link to join our free Discord. The Discord gives you instant access to lots of helpful material like free trading courses, chart analysis, updates about what's happening in the A1 community, as well as discount codes for our other products and services. The best part, all of this and more is 100% free. So go down in the description below this video and check it out for yourself. If you're interested in upgrading to the full VIP Discord featuring our team of expert traders signals, you can use the live chat link in the description to get connected with one of our team members in seconds. So don't wait, go check out the free Discord today.
The dollar is like extremely doing great when we take all those economic events, but at the same time it's actually good for other stocks like maybe Nasdaq USDTs. Obviously I was expecting some reversals on Nasdaq, but because DXY, it was actually pushing to the upside, but not everything actually was against the Nasdaq, especially like retail sales, manufacturing PMI, everything was positive. That also helps the likes of Nasdaq and USDTs because those are the companies that might be pushing the dollar to be stronger, but at the same time that is also good actually for the Nasdaq. So I was checking actually DXY, if everything showed that the dollar is very stronger. I think for now we are actually sure that they're going to increase the rates. And when we see the markets pushing up, let's say maybe on a Nasdaq, it was trying to reverse, but for the whole week, actually we can say the market was trying to push up. I think when we talk about manufacturing PMIs and retail sales, that actually tries to minimize the recession, especially in the US, because if there is enough people working, there is jobless claims going lower, that is actually good for the economy. So recession at the same time is no longer actually a threat that much. So that is good for both the dollar and the Nasdaq. That's why we saw actually this week, I thought maybe just because the dollar was stronger, I thought maybe the market was going to sell, but it was not like that. But I also understand because it's actually good for both sides, you see.
Yeah,
unfortunately, I just don't know about the variant. I heard about COVID variant, whatever, but I don't think that was going to be aggressive actually.
Yeah, no, I would imagine that in terms of the COVID world, at least, I know that when they had the Delta variant come out, the markets were a little bit nervous, but they just rallied right through it. It was almost like that the world had kind of pivoted and adapted to that very big unknown, and there was a lot of infrastructure in place to kind of rapidly assist with any things there. Of course, who knows what the future holds in that world, but it does seem like that it kind of lost its sting on the variance side of stories. What do you I was just about to ask you about gold. Gold, despite a lot of dollar strength, was able to push higher this week. What do you think on all that? I took two losses on gold this week, Kenzo, because I thought the dollar strength, which did continue, would help out my gold short. Didn't quite help me out, and I actually ended up taking two stops, unfortunately, on gold. What do you think about it?
Yes, actually, this one was also very confusing because if you check, we had a very nice uptrend. Suddenly, we had a breakout. To us, it was obvious that it was going to continue selling. So, but I can't rule out that downtrend. I still believe that even in though some reversals here and there, because the dollar is stronger, I'm still expecting some serious. Maybe we might see another sell. Let me clear this. I think if we draw maybe a resistance here, we might get something. Not really bad, but that might actually make sense if we check this. So the reversal is there, but maybe we might see a continuation. If not, it means if we get out of this resistance, we might start to look for that buy. But
Sure.
it's a bit confusing because we had a lot, man. Within 2 weeks, we had a lot of economic news. But I thought maybe they were going to be bad, especially for gold, not for Nasdaq and USDTs. But everything is just doing its thing, man. So, but we have to
Yeah.
adapt. That's how the market moves this. So,
Yeah, like you said, it was kind of a confusing move. I'm not opposed to potentially looking again for gold shorts, but I'm personally just going to wait to see if we can start to kind of trend lower. I really liked it before this recent push to the sell side, but for now, I'm just going to wait and see kind of what happens on that front. In terms of currency pairs, any currency pairs that you're watching?
yes, this week actually, I was actually trading USD Canada. Unfortunately, now it's pushing up. But if you check on a bigger time frame, let me just go maybe on a weekly time frame. I've been just trying to sell it for quite some time now. You can see this is a weekly time frame. We can see that actually the market reached an area that we can call a resistance. So I'm expecting quite similar push from this area. I'm expecting them actually push lower. Yes, maybe we have the reversals because of the dollar is getting stronger, but with the structure, I'm still expecting it to see a continuation because even Canada, I think maybe next month they're still going to increase their rates, so that might still push Canadian dollar to also push lower. Plus, on the structure, I saw that we had a very nice downtrend. So another thing was GBP and Euro USD. I did not trade them, but they were actually on a breakout, but they were not really seriously pushing that lower. So let me go be on a 4 hours time frame or daily. So on a daily time frame, you can see that they were pushing up. We have a very nice breakout. So I'm expecting maybe to see a continuation pushing lower. But since we had some crazy economic news along the week, the market is just playing around. But I like what I see because now I can confidently say I can sell Euro USD as I already know that the dollar is stronger. So we have a breakout here. So I'm just expecting the market to continue selling actually. So quite similar to GBP USD. The structure is quite the same. If you check on our daily time frame, we had a very nice uptrend, and the uptrend we see a breakout. So yeah, I think I even missed this one. I think here is also to look for another sell if we go on a bit smaller time frame. So the dollar is quite straightforward now. Plus, the market has been pushing up. So on this one, to me, it's not really confusing because we just broke out of that uptrend. So we're supposed to look for a very long time sell. But obviously, we know how the market reacts. The market can still push up, reverse, do this and that. But the structure still tells us that we are actually on a downtrend, and we can continue with that.
Very cool. One thing that I like, Kenzo, just about our Friday conversations is that we usually are on the same page, and there are guests that I am not always on the same page with, not in like a hostile way, of course. That you're just going to see markets differently, but usually you and I have very similar viewpoints because I just know the nature of our trading is both of us use fundamentals, and both of us, our technicals are similar time frames. I trade like 1 hour, 4 hour. You seem to trade a lot of 1 hour to daily chart candles. So very cool to always kind of have those different views from various people. But again, on Fridays, you and I are kind of usually on the same page with ideas, and always good to exchange ideas in terms of maybe there's something that you missed or something that I missed. So it's very cool in that regard. Also, to the last point, to your dollar CAD idea. Oil has been really strong. For those of you guys who have watched the oil prices, right? Oil prices have been on the rise. I have been pretty vocal that I'm bullish on oil, looking for that opportunity to potentially pick it up long. And part of that is that the Canadian dollar likely will strengthen in the scenario that oil does strengthen, which has been kind of the case recently. We've seen some strength coming back into the CAD, right? Dollar selling, going back into the CAD kind of thing. And that trend could be set to continue. So on that dollar CAD weekly chart that you talked about, it's very possible that maybe one of the fundamental catalysts that helps to swing this one back the other way would, of course, be those high oil prices helping out the Canadian dollar. For newer traders, fundamentalists in the room, or aspiring fundamentalists, just one thing you got to know about Canada: one of their major exports is, of course, oil, and lots of natural reservoir outputs or exports, but oil is a big one. And if the price of oil is higher, suddenly Canada's dollar is stronger. So that's something to think about.
Don't forget to check out the links in the description if you want our broker recommendation, access to our free Discord, free EDGEFINDER, or want to chat with us on Telegram. Remember, you can watch us live in the markets every morning starting at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and we have lots more free trading tools and content available on our website, a1trading.com. Thanks for watching.